Hi there, and welcome back for more Explore Tulsa. Now today, it's easy to keep up with friends and family with all the pics we take on our phones and post on Facebook.
I have a couple of doozies of you too.
Stop it! And most of us get even as much as 100 likes or comments.
But one of our Explore Tulsa photographers recently found pics of his car and motorcycle getting over 40,000 virtually overnight.
And it all started with an idea he had to take a little trip to Norman.
Well, I'm actually an editor for Explore Tulsa at Envision Media Group. I've always been involved in film and video growing up. My dad, you know, he's in film and video, so he had me do some acting and stuff like that whenever I was younger because he worked at Radio Disney, so I did some things there, and he actually created his own videos to teach kids how to play sports, and I acted in those for him too, called The Littlest Leaguers.
Like I have superhero powers.
I went to OU for film and video, and there I worked with the football team, shot all of their games and practices, and even for away games and bowl trips where we'd stay wherever the bowl game is for a week. This is a 2015 Honda Grom. It's a 125cc. I haven't really ever wanted a bike until I saw the Grom, and what attracted me to it was that it gets 136 miles to the gallon. Being a beginner rider, I thought Honda Grom would be perfect for me, and it's extremely easy to ride. It's a 4-speed, so it's like just a tiny motorcycle. My car is a 2008 Chevy Cobalt SS turbocharged. I've got a few things done to it. Weighs 2,900 pounds, but makes 330 wheel horsepower, so it moves. My brother and a few of my friends ride, and they live in Norman, and there's no way I was gonna ride my Grom all the way to Norman. It can't even go more than 70 miles an hour. But one day I was in my garage and trying to figure out, you know, how I'm gonna get my Grom down there. I don't own a truck. I kind of had them parked next to each other, and I looked at just the right angle and saw that's pretty much the same size as the door. So I got out measuring tape, measured it up, and sure enough, I thought it could work, and it did. To get the Grom in the car, you have to take out the passenger seat, which is just held in by 2 bolts and slides into place, and the back seat, which really is just snapped in. And then on the Grom, had to remove the rear fender, the mirrors, and just loosen the handlebars to push them down so they'll clear the roof of the car. And then it's just me and a friend putting it in. The first time I put it in, I was really surprised. I didn't think it was gonna work. My friend didn't think it was gonna work. We were shocked. And also, spots in the floorboard to put the tie downs are in like perfect location. It was like it was supposed to be there. Well, I did something kind of funny and weird, so naturally I took pictures of it and posted it onto a social media website that's for like car enthusiasts called Car Throttle. It got kind of popular on there. Then the next morning I woke up, got on Facebook, and 1320 shared it on their Facebook page. 1320 is a really big YouTube page for car enthusiasts. They do a bunch of drag racing and street racing and just show a bunch of pretty crazy cars making 2,000 horsepower. And so it was really surprising to be noticed by them. Whenever I saw that it was on 1320, I couldn't believe it. Next thing I knew, you know, it had 40,000 likes and thousands of comments and thousands of shares, and I actually was contacted by a motorcycle shop that asked if they could use the picture on their website, and of course, I let them. It's one of those things that I think a lot of things that kind of get popular on the internet, you just do it, it's funny or different, and then you post it on the internet to share and don't expect anything of it. The next day, it was all over the place. I like to think of myself as someone who's creative, so I take what I do for work and actually do it on the side for fun, shooting friends' cars that have been modified or just cars that have been modified. And I love doing what I do, coming to work every day and getting to be creative, and I just enjoy it and hope to do it for the rest of my life.